feeling maybe you guys are gonna be friends soon.
Ain't no way.
चलो आ जाओ.
Never knew it could be
I'll take
so
one for you.
easy. I never thought it could be so true. But every time I close my eyes, I feel a piece in me rise. I never knew love could be so healing. I never thought I could learn to feel. But when we're standing side by side, oh, there's no darkness left to hide. And I know that I'm falling so fast for you, right into your arms. And I just wanna love you well with all that I am. So I give you my heart.
Then I can make a fancy wand, which has no purpose in life other than to help me change its Basically. And then they hold up a card based on when you're like running over time, right? No, but whenever I talk slowly, then I just feel like I'm talking too slow because my brain is going at a faster pace than my mouth.
Give me a little blink.
If you want to be a bee, then there get that one is you. Full of beautifulest beautifuls.
You can keep this quiet.
Kendall!
No, Tanuki is not here.
The messenger of God. And how is the Quran relevant for, let's say, somebody today, whether it be in any country of the world, and that also will determine how should one read Quran. Like here in this section, if you could also shed some light on the fact that if I am to read Quran as somebody who has no knowledge about the background of Islam or Quran in the first place, how should I approach the Quran? Gee.
You see, as you rightly just said, that if we have this background that we just discussed, that the Quran has two components. One is the component which is specific to the.
A few reminders on grief, because between the two of us, we have been through this a few times now. I just wanted to say that it's okay to cry and to feel the sadness. Oftentimes we're scared of doing that, but it's really important. There is strength that we can find in our faith, in the memories we have together, in talking to others who have been through this, in journaling, and in going for therapy. Remember, there is no shame in that. If we have kids, it's really important to talk to them about it in an age-appropriate way. And I will say that if you're able to be with family at this time, there is just nothing like that. So just do that.
I've searched for my whole life for love so true. Despite the distance, I'm right here with you. And long talks and awkward silence, late nights walking through the garden, running with your hand in mine.
I will say that the best thing about grief, if there can be a best thing, is how it makes you more intentional about the time that you have with your family, with your loved ones, and you just realize that you do not have forever. So you just need to make the most of every minute that you have.
You have to record this because ये हर वक्त नहीं होता. Ami, I love you. I love you.
Search for my
मेरी
whole
जान.
life for love so true. Despite the distance,
Nani, how are you feeling?
I'm right here with you.
You should go out more, na.
Despite the
No, I will go
distance,
and do it like
I'm right here.
Nani is saying Anya can take Pinky Ponky.
because she just right about that big यार नहीं
अभी नहीं जा रहे, अभी हैं 3 दिन.
chill out.